Hello and welcome back to this exciting learning series on global investment research. I'm your host, Alex Cohn, here to help you become a pro investor. In case you missed our first episode, which you can find linked in the description, we talked about the global forces that impact investment research and how to use the steepled framework to analyze them. Today, we're moving on to the second level of the top-down investment framework, market forces. We're starting with the fundamentals, so don't worry if you're still new to investing. We'll gradually work our way up to more complex concepts and strategies, so no matter your current level of understanding, you're guaranteed to learn something new. Prepare to take your investing game to the next level as we explore market forces together. So grab some popcorn, sit back, and enjoy. In this video, we'll explore some key concepts that will help you better understand the market and the forces that shape it. From market types to Porter's 6 forces and 4 corners, market structure to SWOT analysis, BCG-Matrix to GICS Delta model, Porter's National Diamond framework to Porter's value chain and value network, we'll cover it all. By the end of this video, you'll better understand these frameworks and tools and be ready to analyze the market and make some savvy investment decisions. So let's get started. Let's get started with the Global Industry Classification Standard, also known as GICS. The GICS system provides a meaningful way to compare and analyze companies based on their industry and sector. From energy and materials to healthcare and technology, the GICS system allows investors to make informed decisions based on reliable data. And the best part, the GICS methodology is updated annually to reflect changes in the market, ensuring that investors always have the most accurate information. The first step is to determine the industry sector that the company belongs to. GICS has 11 sectors: energy, materials, industrials, consumer discretionary, consumer staples, healthcare, financials, information technology, communication services, utilities, and real estate. GICS has 158 sub-industries. For example, the consumer discretionary sector has 13 sub-industries, such as automobiles and components, hotels, restaurants and leisure, and retailing. Using GICS, you can easily find companies operating in the same industry, sector, or sub-industry as your target company. This can be useful for comparing companies, analyzing market trends, and making investment decisions. Now, let's explore a powerful model known as the 6 forces model. Many of you may be aware of Porter's 5 forces, but that is a relatively old framework. In the 1990s, a new 6th force was suggested to explain it better. I will use this on Apple and Disney. The 6 forces model helps businesses understand the competitive forces at play in their industry and make informed strategic decisions. The 6 forces are threat of new entrants, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers, threat of substitute products or services, intensity of competitive rivalry, and the 6th force is the role of complementary products or services. Now let's apply it to Apple. The threat of new entrants could potentially be higher for Apple, as the company has established itself as a market leader in several technology sectors, including smartphones and computers. However, there is always a risk that new competitors could enter the market and disrupt the industry. The second is the bargaining power of suppliers. This is relatively low for Apple, as the company has a significant amount of bargaining power due to its size and influence in the market. Next, let's move on to the bargaining power of buyers. This is relatively high for Apple, as customers have many options regarding technology products. This means that Apple must continually work to maintain customer loyalty through product innovation and superior customer service. Then you have the threat of substitute products or services. This is relatively high for Apple, as there are many alternatives to Apple's products, including those from Samsung, Google, and other competitors. The fifth is the intensity of competitive rivalry. This is also relatively high for Apple, as the company faces significant competition from other technology companies. This includes companies like Samsung and Google and new players entering the market. And let's apply the sixth force on Apple. The role of complementary products or services is relatively high for Apple, as the company has developed an ecosystem of complementary products and services that work seamlessly together. This includes iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, iCloud, Apple Music, and Apple TV Plus services. Overall, the six forces model suggests that Apple faces significant competition in the market. Still, the company's strong brand, innovative products, and ecosystem of complementary products and services have helped it maintain a strong position in the industry. Apple must continue to innovate and stay ahead of the competition to remain a market leader in the technology sector. Next, let's apply the six forces model to the Walt Disney Company, a multinational entertainment and media conglomerate. Now let's assess the six forces. The threat of new entrants. This is relatively low for Disney, as the company has established itself as a major player in the entertainment industry, with a significant market share in theme parks, movies, and television. Next, the bargaining power of suppliers. This is relatively low for Disney, as the company has significant bargaining power due to its size and influence in the industry. The bargaining power of buyers. This is also relatively low for Disney, as customers are generally loyal to the company's brands and products, such as Disney movies and theme parks. The threat of substitute products or services. This is also relatively low for Disney, as the company's brands such as Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars have significant brand recognition and customer loyalty. The intensity of competitive rivalry. This is relatively high for Disney, as the company faces significant competition from other entertainment companies such as Netflix, Amazon, and Warner Media. And next, let's apply the sixth force. The role of complementary products or services is relatively high for Disney, as the company has developed an ecosystem of complementary products and services that work seamlessly together. This includes theme parks, movies, television, and consumer products. Overall, the six forces model suggests that Disney is a significant player in the entertainment industry with strong brand recognition and customer loyalty. However, the company faces substantial competition in the market and must continue to innovate and adapt to stay ahead of the competition. Disney's complementary products and services ecosystem has been a critical factor in its success. The company must continue to leverage these assets to maintain its position in the industry. CoOppetition. CoOppetition is a term coined by Adam Brandenburger and Barry Nailbuff in their book CoOppetition, a revolution mindset that combines competition and cooperation. At its core, CoOppetition means that businesses can compete and cooperate simultaneously. This means that companies can work together to achieve a common goal while still competing against each other for market share and profits. CoOppetition can take many forms, including partnerships, joint ventures, and strategic alliances. For example, two companies competing in the same market may partner to share resources and reduce costs while competing against each other for customers. The benefits of CoOppetition are numerous. By working together, Businesses can leverage each other's strengths and resources to achieve shared goals. This can lead to increased innovation, reduced costs, and improve efficiency. CoOppetition can also help businesses navigate market challenges and disruptors more effectively. However, CoOppetition has its challenges. It requires high trust and cooperation between businesses, which can take time to achieve in a competitive environment. Companies must also protect their intellectual property and maintain their competitive edge. Overall, CoOppetition is a powerful concept that can help businesses navigate the complexities of a competitive marketplace. By finding ways to cooperate with their competitors, companies can achieve more than they ever could alone, leading to increased success and growth in the long term. Amazon.com is a multinational technology company specializing in e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. Using the framework of CoOppetition, we can better understand Amazon.com's business strategy and how it has enabled the company to maintain its competitive advantage in the market. One example of CoOppetition in Amazon.com's business strategy is its partnership with third-party sellers. Amazon.com allows other businesses to sell their products on its platform, expanding its product range and increasing customer traffic. This collaboration benefits both Amazon.com and third-party sellers, as Amazon.com earns a commission on each sale, while the sellers gain access to Amazon.com's vast customer base. However, Amazon.com also competes with these third-party sellers by offering its products under the Amazon brand. This dual role of cooperation and competition with third-party sellers is an example of CoOppetition, where Amazon.com can leverage its platform and network effects to create a mutually beneficial relationship with these sellers while competing with them. Another example of CoOppetition in Amazon.com's business strategy is its use of customer data. Amazon.com collects vast amounts of customer data, which it uses to personalize recommendations, improve the customer experience, and target advertising. This data also gives Amazon.com an advantage over competitors, allowing the company to understand customer preferences and behavior. However, Amazon.com also shares some of this data with third-party sellers to help them improve their products and target their advertising. This collaboration benefits Amazon.com and third-party sellers by enhancing the customer experience and increasing sales. Overall, Amazon.com's business strategy is built on CoOppetition. It collaborates with third-party sellers and shares customer data to create a mutually beneficial relationship while competing with them through its products and use of customer data. This strategy has enabled Amazon.com to maintain its dominance in the e-commerce market and expand into other areas such as cloud computing and artificial intelligence. All right, let's break down the four corners model in a fun and easy to understand way. So imagine you're playing a game against your biggest competitor. To win the game, you need to understand their motivations and actions. In the four corners model, 4 factors help you understand your competitor: motivation drivers, motivation management assumptions, actions strategy, and actions capabilities. First, you need to figure out what drives your competitor. Are they likely to react to external threats or take a defensive strategy? Next, you need to understand their assumptions about themselves and the industry. Do they have a realistic understanding of their strengths and weaknesses? Then it would be best to look at their strategy and its implementation success. Are they doing well, or do they need to change things up? Finally, you need to evaluate their capabilities. What are their strengths and weaknesses, and how will they respond to external forces? By understanding these four corners, you can create a winning strategy to beat your competitor at their own game. It's like playing a game of chess where you need to anticipate your opponent's moves and use your strengths to win the game. Now, let's use Porter's four corners models to analyze Microsoft. First, motivation drivers. Microsoft's main drivers are to provide high-quality products and services that meet customer needs and remain competitive in its markets. The company has many goals, including expanding its market share, improving profitability, and driving innovation. Next, motivation management assumptions. Microsoft intensely perceives its strengths, particularly in its cloud computing offerings and operating system market. The company's organizational culture is focused on innovation and staying ahead of the competition. Microsoft profoundly understands the industry forces that shape its needs and is continually adapting to technological changes and customer preferences. Next, actions strategy. Microsoft's current strategy is focused on expanding its cloud computing business, particularly in the enterprise market. The company has made significant investments in artificial intelligence and is using it to enhance the performance of its products. Microsoft is also expanding its gaming business with the launch of its Xbox Series X console. And lastly, actions capabilities. Microsoft has a range of capabilities that contribute to its competitive competition, to its competitive position. The company has a strong brand reputation, an extensive research and development budget, and a significant market share in many markets. Microsoft's cloud computing platform, Azure, is a substantial contributor to the company's success, with over $60 billion in revenue as of 2021. Additionally, Microsoft has made strategic acquisitions, such as its acquisition of LinkedIn, to expand its capabilities and offerings. Based on this analysis, we can predict that Microsoft will continue to invest heavily in its cloud computing business, focusing on expanding its reach in the enterprise market. The company will likely continue prioritizing innovation and staying ahead of the competition by leveraging its artificial intelligence and technology strengths. Microsoft will also likely continue investing in its gaming business, mainly as the gaming market grows. Overall, Microsoft's strong competitive position, coupled with its deep understanding of its markets and ability to adapt to technological changes and customer preferences, makes it a formidable competitor in its industries. Are you curious about how businesses operate in the world? Do you wonder why some companies dominate their markets while others struggle to survive? Today, we'll look at different market structures to help you understand how businesses interact with each other and their customers, from the idealistic world of perfect competition to the grip of a monopoly. We'll explore it all. Perfect competition. Perfect competition is a theoretical market structure rarely found in real life due to the conditions required for it to exist. However, some examples come close to approximating perfect competition. Stock market. In theory, the stock market is an example of perfect competition. There are many buyers and sellers, and the securities sold are homogeneous, meaning there is little differentiation between them. Additionally, there are relatively low barriers to entry and exit, and market participants have access to up-to-date information about market conditions and prices. Additional examples include agricultural markets, foreign exchange markets, and online auction sites like eBay. While none of these examples perfectly fit the needs of perfect competition, they come closest to approximating the theoretical idea. Monopolistic competition. Monopolistic competition is a market structure between perfect competition and monopoly. It is characterized by a large number of firms that offer differentiated products to consumers. The automobile industry is an example of monopolistic competition. Many automobile manufacturers offer similar products but with differentiating features such as design, fuel efficiency, and safety features. Additional examples include the fast food industry, the clothing industry, the beauty industry, and the soft drinks industry. A monopoly. A monopoly is a market structure in which a single firm controls the entire market for a particular product or service. Local utilities. In many areas, utilities such as electricity and gas providers operate as monopolies. These companies are granted exclusive rights to provide services in a particular area, giving them significant market power and control over prices. De Beers, which is the diamond mining and trading company, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon are other companies classified as having a near monopoly. A duopoly. A duopoly is a market structure in which two firms dominate the entire market for a particular product or service. Boeing and Airbus. Boeing and Airbus are the only companies manufacturing large commercial aircraft. They have a duopoly in the global commercial aircraft market, with each company having approximately 50% of the market share. Other examples include Coca-Cola and PepsiCo, Visa and MasterCard, Intel and AMD, and Uber and Lyft. Oligopoly. An oligopoly is a market structure in which a few firms dominate the entire market for a particular product or service. Banking industry. In many countries, the banking industry is dominated by a few large banks, such as JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and Citigroup in the United States. These banks have significant market power and control over interest rates, fees, and service quality. Additional examples include cell phone service providers such as AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile, and the airline industry, Delta, United, and American Airlines. Monopsony. A monopsony is a market structure in which a single buyer has significant market power and controls purchasing goods or services. Government procurement. In many countries, the government is the largest buyer of goods and services. This gives the government significant market power and control over prices and quality. Additional examples include large retailers like Walmart or Amazon, labor markets, small towns with only one major employer, and health insurance, negotiating with healthcare providers for lower prices and controlling the quality of care. And lastly, oligopsony. An oligopsony is a market structure in which a few buyers have significant market power and control over purchasing goods or services. Music industry. In the music industry, a small number of large record labels may dominate the market for music recordings, acting as oligopsonies. This gives them significant market power over artists and the ability to control contracts, royalties, and creative decisions. Additional examples include grocery retailers, labor markets in some industries like railroad companies, and the tobacco industry. Buckle up and get ready to explore the ins and outs of SWOT analysis. a powerful tool for examining any given situation's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And what better way to put this into practice than by deep diving into one of the most innovative and disruptive companies, Tesla. We'll use SWOT analysis to understand better the electric vehicle giant's current position and potential future developments. So get ready to use your knowledge and join us on this electrifying journey. Strengths. Innovative products. Tesla is known for producing innovative and high-quality electric vehicles that are eco-friendly and have a long range. Next, they have a strong brand image. Tesla has a strong brand image and is recognized as a leader in the electric vehicle market. They also have an experienced management team. The management team at Tesla is experienced and includes individuals with strong backgrounds in engineering, technology, and business. And the fourth one is they have a strong financial position. Tesla has a solid financial position with a large cash reserve and a growing revenue stream. Next, on to some weaknesses. They have a limited product line. Tesla has a limited product line with only a few electric vehicle models and limited options for customization. The second weakness is production challenges. Tesla has faced production challenges leading to delivery delays and quality issues. The third is high prices. Tesla's vehicles are relatively expensive compared to traditional gasoline-powered cars, making them less accessible to the general population. And the fourth weakness is dependence on government incentives. Tesla is highly dependent on government incentives and subsidies, which may not be sustainable in the long term. Next, let's move on to opportunities. The first opportunity is the growing electric vehicle market. The market for electric vehicles is proliferating, providing opportunities for Tesla to expand its customer base. The second is expansion into new markets. Tesla has opportunities to expand into new geographic markets such as Europe and Asia. Next, development of new products. Tesla has the opportunity to develop new products such as electric trucks and buses to diversify its product line and appeal to new customers. And the last opportunity is expansion of charging network. Tesla has the opportunity to expand its supercharger network, providing faster and more convenient charging options for its customers. Next, we have threats. First is increased competition. The electric vehicle market is becoming increasingly competitive with many established automakers and new entrants. Second is economic conditions. Tesla is vulnerable to changes in economic conditions, such as recessions, which may impact demand for its products. Third is changing government policies. Changes in government policies, such as the reduction or elimination of incentives and subsidies, may impact Tesla's business model. And the last threat is technological advancements. Rapid technological advancements may lead to the development of new and better electric vehicle technologies, making Tesla's products obsolete or less competitive. Overall, Tesla has several strengths such as innovative products, a strong brand image, and a solid financial position. However, the company also needs several areas for improvement, such as production challenges and high prices. Tesla has several opportunities, such as growing demand for electric vehicles, expanding into new markets, and developing new products. However, the company faces several threats, such as increased competition and changing government policies. By leveraging its strengths and opportunities while addressing its weaknesses and threats, Tesla can continue to grow and remain competitive in the electric vehicle market. The Growth Share Matrix, or BCG Matrix, is a tool for portfolio analysis and strategic decision-making developed by the Boston Consulting Group in the early 1970s. The matrix plots a company's business units or product lines on a two-dimensional grid based on market share and growth rate. A real-life example of using the growth share matrix is to consider the Coca-Cola Company. In this case, the company has a diversified portfolio of products, including its flagship Coca-Cola beverage and other soft drinks, juices, and water brands. Using the matrix, Coca-Cola's products can be divided into 4 categories. First is the stars. Coca-Cola's main product, Coca-Cola, is a star product. It has a high market share and is in a high growth market. Coca-Cola invests heavily in advertising, research, development, and distribution to maintain its dominant position and continue its growth. Second, cash cows. Some of Coca-Cola's other soft drinks, such as Fanta and Sprite, are cash cows. They have a high market share, but are in a low growth market. Coca-Cola generates significant cash from these products, which it can use to invest in other business areas. Next, we have our question marks. Coca-Cola's water and juice brands, such as Dasani and Minute Maid, are question marks. They have a low market share, but are in a high growth market. Coca-Cola may invest in these products to increase its market share and turn them into stars. Last, we have our dogs. Coca-Cola's energy drink Full Throttle is a dog. It has a low market share and is in a low growth market. Coca-Cola may choose to divest this product or phase it out over time. Using the growth share matrix, Coca-Cola can identify where it should invest its resources and where it should divest its resources. By focusing on its star products and investing in its question marks, Coca-Cola can continue to grow and remain competitive in the beverage market. The Delta Model. The Delta Model is a strategic framework developed by Hacks and Wilde II in the late 1990s. It provides a comprehensive approach to a business strategy that considers 3 strategic options: customer solutions, system lock-in, and resource leverage. There are other axioms, but we'll focus on just these 3, and we're going to go into how they can be applied to understanding Netflix. So here's how Netflix has applied the Delta Model. The first, customer solutions. Netflix has focused on delivering customer solutions by providing a personalized and convenient streaming experience. The company has developed algorithms that recommend content to users based on their viewing history, making it easy to find new content they will enjoy. Additionally, Netflix has created original content, such as Stranger Things and The Crown, that are exclusive to the platform and provide unique viewing experiences to customers. In the 2022 annual report, Netflix notes that they believe that by focusing on the customer experience and building a brand that stands for quality and innovation, we can continue to build our membership base and expand our content offerings. Next, system lock-in. Netflix has created a system lock-in effect by offering a wide range of exclusive content only available on its platform. The company has also developed a user-friendly interface that is easy to navigate and provides a seamless viewing experience across multiple devices. As a result, users are more likely to remain loyal to Netflix and continue using the platform. In the 2022 annual report, Netflix notes that they are constantly investing in improving the member experience, whether through better personalization, more intuitive interfaces, or more efficient streaming. And lastly is resource leverage. Netflix has leveraged its resources by investing heavily in original content and building a solid brand identity. The company has a large production budget and has been able to produce high quality content that attracts new customers and retains existing ones. Additionally, Netflix has a strong brand identity centered around convenience, personalization, and high quality content. In the 2022 annual report, Netflix notes that they have been able to attract and retain high quality talent, and we believe that our culture of innovation and creativity is a key competitive advantage. Using the Delta model, Netflix has developed a comprehensive strategy considering all three strategic options. This has allowed the company to remain competitive in a rapidly evolving industry and become a leader in the streaming market. Through customer solutions, system lock-in, and resource leverage, Netflix has delivered a unique and personalized streaming experience to its customers while building a solid brand identity and remaining competitive in a crowded market. Porter's National Diamond Framework. The Porter Diamond Model is a strategic framework developed by Michael Porter, which highlights 4 key determinants of a nation's or region's competitive advantage in a particular industry. Here's how Alphabet, the parent company of Google, has applied the Porter Diamond Model. First is factor conditions. Alphabet has access to several critical factors contributing to its competitive advantage, including a highly skilled workforce, intense research and development capabilities, and a supportive regulatory environment. Alphabet's annual report highlights its focus on research and development, stating that the company invests heavily in our people and technology, and that its success depends on our ability to attract, train, and retain talented employees. Next, demand conditions. Alphabet operates in a global market with solid product and service demand. This is highlighted in the company's financial statements, which show significant revenue growth in its advertising business, and in its annual report, which notes that the company is focused on building products and services that people worldwide rely on every day. Next, related and supporting industries. Alphabet benefits from a robust ecosystem of related and supporting industries, including suppliers, service providers, and technology companies. This is highlighted in the company's annual report, which notes that Alphabet collaborates with other businesses, organizations, and individuals to help solve the world's most pressing challenges, and that it works with partners and customers around the world to help them succeed. And lastly, we have firm strategy, structure, and rivalry. Alphabet has developed a solid firm strategy and structure that allows it to compete effectively in a crowded market. This is highlighted in the company's focus on innovation, supported by its intense research and development culture and emphasis on collaboration and teamwork. Additionally, Alphabet has developed a strong brand identity and reputation, highlighted in its annual report, stating they have built one of the world's most recognized and valuable brands. Using the Porter Diamond Model, Alphabet has developed a comprehensive strategy that considers all 4 determinants of competitive advantage. This has allowed the company to remain competitive in a rapidly evolving industry and become one of the world's most valuable companies. Through its focus on crucial factor conditions, strong demand conditions, related and supporting industries, and a solid firm strategy and structure, Alphabet has delivered innovative products and services while building a solid brand identity and remaining competitive in a crowded market. Let's talk about the value chain. It's like a game of connecting the dots, but for businesses. Every organization has a value chain, from big companies like Apple, Amazon, and Coca-Cola to small businesses. It's the process of taking raw materials and turning them into a finished product, all while creating value and making a profit. Whether sourcing the best materials, managing logistics, or providing top-notch customer service, each step in the value chain is essential. By optimizing the value chain, companies can improve their bottom line, create more jobs, and give you, the customer, a better product. So next time you buy a product from a big brand, think about the value chain behind it and appreciate the hard work that goes into making it. One real-world example of a company utilizing the value chain concept is Starbucks. Starbucks has a complex value chain that involves various stages, including sourcing and procurement. Starbucks sources high-quality coffee beans worldwide. The company has implemented ethical sourcing practices to ensure that farmers are treated fairly and protect the environment. Next, they have roasting and manufacturing. Starbucks roasts and manufactures coffee beans in its facilities to ensure consistent quality. The company also offers a variety of coffee brewing equipment and accessories in its stores. Next, distribution and logistics. Starbucks has a global supply chain that involves the transportation of coffee beans, equipment, and other products to its stores worldwide. Next, marketing and sales. Starbucks markets its coffee and other products through various channels, including advertising, social media, and in-store promotions. The company also offers a loyalty program and mobile app to enhance the customer experience. And lastly, we have customer service. Starbucks provides customer service through its stores, online support, and mobile app. The company also offers a rewards program and mobile ordering for convenience. By managing its value chain effectively, Starbucks has been able to differentiate itself from competitors and maintaining its position as a leading coffee company. For example, Starbucks' focus on ethical sourcing and sustainable practices has resonated with consumers who value corporate responsibility. Additionally, Starbucks' emphasis on the customer experience has led to high customer loyalty and repeat business. Understanding the value chain concept can help companies like Starbucks identify areas to improve efficiency, reduce costs, and enhance the customer experience. This can ultimately lead to increased profitability and competitiveness in the market. Let's talk about value networks. Think of it like a big interconnected web of businesses that work together to create and deliver a product or service. From tech giants like Google and Facebook to airlines and hotels, every company relies on others to create value and have an excellent experience for you, the customer. Companies can innovate faster, reduce costs, and ultimately create a better product by working together. So next time you use a product or service, think about the value network behind it and appreciate the teamwork that goes into making it all possible. Let's take a look at the value network of Amazon. Amazon's value network is vast and complex, involving many suppliers, distributors, logistics partners, etc. For example, when you order a product on Amazon, the company relies on suppliers to provide the materials and components needed to manufacture the product. Then, logistics partners like UPS and FedEx help transport the product to Amazon's warehouses, where it is stored until it is shipped to you. Additionally, Amazon works with payment processors and credit card companies to process payments securely and efficiently. All these players work together to create value and deliver a seamless experience to the customer. By optimizing its value network, Amazon can reduce costs, improve speed and efficiency, and ultimately offer better products and services to its customers. Wow, what a journey we've been on. We've explored the fascinating world of market forces and learned how they impact the companies we're interested in investing in. From GICS levels to Porter's frameworks and various types of chains, networks, and models, we now better understand how different markets are structured and how they work. But our journey doesn't end here. We've got more global investment research concepts to explore, and our next stop is corporate forces. So buckle up and prepare for more exciting investment tips and insights. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell to catch every beat. Keep investing and let's see where this journey takes us.